Welcome to this month's episode of Homegrown Gold. This month, Bruce and I head down to Dave's. He's on holiday, so we go and have a look at how his Maxon's going and how Dave's been managing that. And then we shoot down the hill and have a look at the annual, and we talk about what other farmers can do on their flats for their annual. Over at Tozzie's place, him and Laura have a fantastic day over there. As we know, clover is fantastic for sheep and beef farms, so this is going to be great for him coming up in the future. Bruce, he's jumped back in the bull seat, but where have the bulls gone? Bruce is wondering who's got the coldest temperature. I know there's been some frost and snow around, so there's going to be some cold ones.
There you go.
Yeah, not
All
too
good.
bad. Oh, a beautiful day up here.
Cracking day here. So this is as good as it gets after a post-southerly sort of shower comes through. Just running our hoggets into our trial paddock here to give it its first pick. So
Nice.
been a bit of a slow burn, eh? So finally getting a bit of a graze on it to sort of open things up and get a bit of tillering going on. But man, the clover in there looks unreal. So yeah, it looks a real picture. So. No, we'll take the top off, and any tips you got, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, oh, cool. So we'll go and have a look at some Campita after this, and
Yeah, I think we'll go and have a quick look at this and see what you reckon.
cool.
And from there we'll go down and I'm having a bit of a play around with some holder cattle just on some new grass on the racer. So I'm
Nice.
just rotating and back fencing there, and weighed them up recently, and they're going really well, and it's just cranking behind them. So
Cool.
that's been really satisfying. So you can sort of tell me what I'm doing wrong and what I'm doing right with the grazing management, and then we'll go around and have a look at the Campita subclover,
Okay.
which has had its first light pick from some weaners, and that looks epic too. So yeah,
Cool.
good.
Good time of the year.
Yeah. Righto, Laura. So we're in our Campita paddock here. We've oversown that. Talk about a roller coaster of a bloody season for it. It was amazing strike with the 200 mils and then no rain for about a bloody month. And I was fretting and thinking it's actually all going to die, but it has just had enough to keep it going. So as you can see, we've just got a mattress of it now, so it
That's
is looking
amazing.
so good, eh? So
Yeah.
yep. So now I'm pretty wrapped with how it's looking, and this is well established now.
Yeah, looks really good. So that come spring, this is just going to be cranking.
Yeah.
So what have you done since last time we were up here? Like the covers look pretty good.
Yeah, so had to just pretty much play the waiting game, which is not a problem because we've got so much feed everywhere, but just decided to keep off it for as long as I could to try and make sure it was fully established. Messaged Derek Moot to make sure that what I was doing was right, and also just the management and when to introduce stock. Interesting thing that I learned from Derek was that you actually have to do the pluck test like you would with your grasses. So I didn't actually appreciate that. You got to make sure that plant is fully engaged into the soil, that it can handle a bit of stock pressure.
Yep.
So he suggested to stay off it for as long as I could, just because it was dry and probably a bit vulnerable. But now I've had the rain, now it's come away, and so I've just pretty much run a mob of weaners through it.
Yep.
So the weaners have just kept the grass down to keep the clover from getting, they don't graze too low. So just really sort of looking after it. So it is a bit of pandering and a bit of looking after, but I reckon I'm going to reap the benefits come springtime.
You've had the weaners through here. They've got the grass under control. What is your plan going forward?
Yep, so now that they've been through, I guess this is pretty much, this paddock now to me is just back to normal pattern. So this will just join the rotation. So I'm going to hopefully get this down to a good, 1100 and get it back so that it's all fresh grass coming through, and then we'll try and target set stocking on 1300, 1400 cover if we can in the perfect world. But yeah, the treatment will be pretty much as per a normal paddock, and it will only be come October when we start flowering that will then shut this paddock up for seed set.
Cool.
I think it is.
So we're here in your paddock of racer Tozzie, and
Yeah.
you've got some good looking heifers here. What's happening?
Yep, we just weighed up these girls. These are our trade heifers that didn't see the bull. So we were just, basically, I've stitched in that racer to try and fill in some gaps, and then I've let it really take off to I reckon about 3,500 cover, and I'm just having to play around with the halter and back fencing. So I've put a trough in here, or I've already had a trough in here, and I've got a trough over there, but I've basically been back fencing my way along here and just allowing it to grow, so hopefully giving that new grass a chance to recover and spill, but also just grow feed behind. So yeah, I reckon it's got to be growing us more feed by being able to back fence, but also maybe it must be having a positive for the new grass.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's, yeah, as you say, allowing it to recover.
Yeah.
So you're taking it back and then letting the reserves come away, and it's able to put up those new leaves and not worry about having to being grazed. So when you don't back fence, the cows can come back and pick away at that as they please.
So what do you reckon, Laura? I reckon this looks freaking epic, eh? This has got to be a game winner, surely.
This has to be the winner of the competition, eh? Like, the clover in here is spot on, the grass looks good. I think it's just superb.
Yeah, I reckon Robbo should be shitting himself, to be honest. So, yeah.
Yeah, we're packing his stacks.
But let's also not beat around the bush. This is its first grazing, and we are now the 19th of June.
Yep.
And it has been a slow burn, but
It's
hey,
been a rubbish season though, hey?
it has been a hard season for establishment, so it has been one of those things. Just been watching Clarkson's farm actually, and they are going through all that same sort of stuff, which is quite hilarious, and you sort of relate today. So yeah, but nah, how good are these clovers looking? I think that is the most exciting thing, I reckon, of this whole oversow thing is the effectiveness of the clover being drone applied.
So good. So we put a beautiful ryegrass up here, Maxon NEA 12.
Yes.
And we chucked in a cocksfoot, redefined cocksfoot, which is a nice super fine cocksfoot. We've got Campita up here. Yep. We have got Morrow red clover, and we have got Ruru white clover. So we've got a real good mix up here. And it is cranking now.
Yeah.
So after the snip off, it's just gonna rocket away.
Should we be thinking about any fertiliser applications?
Ideally, after you nip off, you want to do a light dose of N. So the clovers in here, they actually don't produce any nitrogen for the first 6 months. They don't have any nodules there. There's no nitrogen production from the clovers.
Yeah, right.
For that long. So yeah, it's always good to give you a little dose of N.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Cool.
G'day Gemma, how you going?
Morning Bruce, good thanks, how are you?
Good, what a cracking morning in Hunterville, eh? Look at that.
Oh,
view of a
absolutely
lifetime.
Brilliant view, isn't it?
Lifetime.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Dave's away at the moment on a well-deserved holiday. Really important for farmers to do that, so I thought it was a good opportunity. I wanted to get you up here, get you to look at what he's doing, give us some feedback.
Sounds good. It's great that he has some time to get off farm and have a well-deserved break. His farmers are super busy all the time, always thinking 2 weeks ahead. What's happening on the farm? What feed do they have? Yeah, all those different things.
Yep. It's good to have a notebook too to carry around, because they can write down things as they go at this time of year. Got time to think a little bit more. Sit on the side of the paddock and look out and say, right, gee, there's one over there not doing too well, and
Absolutely.
I want to look after my new grass.
Yeah,
So,
and I find that's the best way. Different notes throughout the year makes your decision easier when it comes to finding that bad paddock that you want to recrop. Then you can absolutely smash it because you know you're going to regrass it.
yeah. Showing off for Dave today. You've got a beautiful paddock of new grass here. We're going to wander down and have a look at it. Give us some feedback on what you think.
Sounds good, let's go.
Looking really good, Gemma. NFVT, how does it all work? And how can we relate that to sheep and beef farmers to fulfil their requirements over the next 3 or 4 months?
So NFVT, National Forage Variety Trials. They're trials done all over New Zealand by all the seed companies, and you can get the total yield over the whole year for that grass, but you can also break it down into the seasonal yields.
Cool.
So look at each season and then relate that back to your farm. When do you need the feed?
So it's a little bit different in the Waikato compared to down here. Is that included in there as well?
Yes, so you can also break it down into your regions, because as we know that temperature and everything is different up there compared to down here. So yeah, tailor it to your farm where you are.
Oh, you know, this looks so good. I'd have it in a toasted sandwich myself.
Oh, fantastic.
So, you know, with feed budgeting, there's some great data available regionally that tells us if you're growing 35 kilos of dry matter per day per hectare, or 40, or wherever it is,
Yep.
you can start to work out what feed you've got ahead of you. Well, Gemma, I just got to say, you know, Tozzie gets stuck in the fog down there. This is mind blowing. It's beautiful here.
Oh,
there's
up above it all.
There's a little bit of Tozzie stuff over there. Anyway, Gemma, here we are. This is Dave's. This is the quintessential of Dave's rotation with his cropping and new grass, and we're looking at 2-year-old new grass and 3-year-old new grass here.
Perfect.
But the fact, or the point I make clear to the farmers is don't shut the gate and forget about it after year 1.
No.
What do you think?
It's an ongoing process.
Yeah.
He's got great flats for it down here. Yeah, keep watching it, monitor those weeds, know how many grazings you're getting off it per year.
Yep. Yeah, good. Yeah, that management's important, eh? Just keep that rolling. Again, I always tell Dave, testament to his good planning with his fertility, because things are clicking along.
Yep, does he do his yearly tests?
Yep, yeah, and he keeps a tab on what's happening. Good. Which is great.
Tops it up with anything it needs.
Yep. And important for the busy sheep beef farmer, because they got plenty on their plate. So get a real professional that can do those soil tests, get those results.
Well, it's the expertise, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, we're going to tootle off down and have a look at some stuff on the flats down there where he's got annual ryegrass growing.
Let's go. So we've got a great looking annual here, Bruce. Nice and juicy tillers, looking fantastic. Now I'm just wondering, so other farmers, say up in the Waikato or other areas, how can we make our paddocks pump absolutely great like this?
Yep. So you got dirty old native grass that's just chugging along doing pretty well stuff all.
Yeah.
Expectations are always high and it never fulfills it. The most important thing, Gemma, is you get into this cropping program that you want to fatten your stock, grow more meat. There's steps to get into that program. You can't just wake up on the 1st of September and say, bingo, let's do it.
Yeah.
And Dave's, what he's doing here is testament to that program or set program that he wants to get into. So Dave's cropping, annual grass. The yield, if you do it right, is fantastic. Like all of a sudden you're going from a 3 to 4 tonne native grass production per year, getting well into the realms of 12, if not more, tonne of dry matter per hectare.
So does the annual and then into the crop. So gets on top of all those weeds and then has a great crop.
Yep, very good point, because along that cycle you're getting rid of the weed issues. They're all sleepy in the ground. The seed's been there for decades, you know, and you're waking it up and you've got to get rid of it. You're improving fertility, you're improving your soil structure, and you're improving your meat production, because that's the bottom line.
And that's what farmers want, don't they?
Exactly. When do you think you should graze this? This is cracking along, eh?
Oh, well, being an annual, it's in here for a short amount of time, so he can come in now. He can smash it and then...
Take no prisoners, utilise every little bit he can. Yep,
get it eaten and then get your crop in again later in spring.
Quite often I see with annual grasses is they let it grow and grow and grow and grow until it's like fence high. Yeah.
Don't worry about doing that. Get in, eat it and get it gone.
Brilliant, good stuff.
Fantastic.
It's time for the bull seat. Righto, here we are on the bull seat. Few pointers this time round. The KISS theory. Keep it simple, stupid. Most important. What do you reckon, Possum? Good thinking, isn't it? Good thinking. Okay, planning. So important, and I can't say this hard out enough. You've got to start planning now. Thinking about your poor paddocks, your good paddocks, what you're going to need, what cropping you're going to need for the spring. Okay, a heads up. Really important heads up, and I think it's really important in my region, is there's an immense amount of insect pressure building up. It's going to stack up into the spring. That's all part of your planning. What are we going to do when we get our crops in? What do you do to pre-plan, not post-plan? Okay, last thing is a little bit about our pasture health checks. I'm quite keen to bring out some donuts or some sausage rolls, come and walk the farm with you, and I'm sure my offsiders around the country, Jeremy in the east, Shannon way down south, Jeremy down south as well, and we've got Craig in the upper south, got Julie up north. We're all keen to come and have a chat. Duck shooting. Really important. We asked, what did Tozzie do in duck shooting? Man, you guys were miles out. Way did it too well for him. 12 in the my on opening morning, 2 flat on the floor, too much lime brown, kicked in too early. But yeah, Tozzie didn't do too well in the duck shooting. There were 1 or 2 close, and we're going to go with the closest because no one will ever guess what he actually got. Should I tell you what he got? He only got 6, all right? 14 of them in the bloody my 2 passed out, and he only got 6 ducks. Needs a bit of training, either that or the bloody rifle's a bit bent. Hey, I'll get the prize out to the winner. There was a couple of close ones there, and yeah, all good with that.
And that's another episode done for Homegrown Gold. Thanks for watching. There's plenty of cool stuff in that episode, so I hope you got something good out of it.